Hungry all of a sudden as soon as I started to go live. Okay. I don't know why that is, but it's definitely a thing right now. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. So today's, while I could do this while I'm talking. Okay. So today's prediction is going to be like a pick a pile. Okay. So for the next 7 days, prediction, we're going to do 3 different piles that you can pick from. If you're watching this on replay, all you have to do is meditate on which pile 1, 2, or 3 is calling to you. Pile 1 is the High Priestess. Pile 2 is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Pile 3 is the Nine of Wands. So I'll hold them up for you, and the timestamp for each pile is going to be down below. We're also going to pick a deck as well. So if you chose the High Priestess as your pile for the next 7-day prediction, there may be a message in the High Priestess for you. All right. If you chose the Ace of Cups in reverse, there may be a message as well. I'm going to put the timestamp down below for you to get that pile's message. Okay. And then if you chose the Nine of Wands, or if you choose the Nine of Wands, that's also going to be timestamped down below. There will be a second message to the prediction. So when it comes time to pick a deck, matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do it now, actually. Okay, so these are the 3 decks to choose from. All right, I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to select the deck for pile 1. If you choose a different deck, but you chose the High Priestess, there may be a second message for you, okay? All right, so for pile 1, Spirit, which one is going to be the deck for pile 1? Which one is going to be the deck for pile 1? Which one? This one? Okay. So this is the deck for pile 1. Flipping it over is the 3 of Cups. So if you were drawn to this particular deck, I think it's the Radiant Wise Tarot, Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. This is going to be the deck for pile 1. Okay. And let's go ahead and pick the deck for pile 2. The deck for pile 2, Spirit. Which deck would be for pile 2? The Ace of Cups. All right, so pile 2, you have the, I want to say the 78 deck. I don't know the name of it. I think it's 78. I think it's about to rain. The Page of Coins in reverse is what's on the other side. That's going to be the deck for pile 2, which leaves us with the, what's the name of this deck? It's called This Might Hurt Tarot deck. So if you chose this blue deck, this is going to be the deck for pile 3. Again, on the other side is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's go over this again. There's a message in pile 1 if you chose the High Priestess. If you chose the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck, there may also be a second message for you. And then pile 2, if you chose the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Page of Coins and the 78 Tarot deck, then this is going to be messages for pile 2. What is this? The Nine of Wands is pile 3 with the Ten of Swords. Okay, This Might Hurt Tarot deck. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1 and jump right into it. I hope you guys are safe and dry. Okay, because there's a storm in Texas that's making its way. I don't know the name of it, but I think it's Barrel or Belal or something. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know the name of it, to be 100% honest with y'all. Um, so it's very interesting. What's up, Eleanor? Hi, Big Corky. Mm-hmm. What's up, Steven? It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Pile one. What did y'all do for the 4th of July? Happy Sunday, Latoria. What's y'all plans for? What did y'all do for the 4th of July? Did y'all celebrate fireworks? Okay, so pile one. This is the next 7-day predictions for you. All right, the High Priestess is your card. Went to town park, and they do them every year. Well, that's cool. All right, so you have two oracles. You have nature spirits, elves, fairies, mountain formations. All right, you also have moving forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. Okay. What else do you have? You have the World card, extremism. So we have all fixed zodiacs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We also have strong scorpionic energy here, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Confirmations for those of you that have spiritually based business over the next 7 days. I feel like you're going to be walking with the spirits. A lot of spirits are going to be talking to you. Fairies, elves, trees are going to be talking to you. Water, every element is really going to be helping you see things clearly as you venture down this journey without knowing where you are or where you're going. Okay, so confirmation: if you've been feeling as if there's nothing out there, you don't know where you're going, you're just kind of like being led by the spirit, you know that you're covered, but at the same time, every step that you take requires you to constantly, like, take a sip of water, get some foresight, see where you're going, what's coming up ahead. Then this is definitely some form of a message in here for you, especially over the next 7 days, because I feel like some of y'all may be walking outside a lot this week, or feel called to go like into nature, because there's like nothing else that you can do right now. You know what I'm saying? It feels like as you go through this experience, you can't go around, you can't turn back and go where you came from. So you got to just go through it and keep your eye on wherever you going. But I feel like you can't even really see where you're going, or your vision is blurry. And so spirit is aware that you will make mistakes along the way, and that's okay. You will try different things until you figure out what works for you over the next 7 days, and that's okay too. So you don't have to be so hard on yourself about being politically correct, saying the right things, or trying to appease every single person. Like, how exhausting is that to try to please everybody, right? While you're also going through your own shit yourself. You know what I mean? So sometimes you may have to cuss people out. Sometimes you may have to, say what's on your mind. How do you know that spirit isn't pushing you to finally like clap back or finally speak up for yourself? If you never do it, if you're always trying to take the high road, if you're always just trying to be the right person or do the right thing, either way it goes, spirit just wants to see that you understand that nothing has that much power over you to put you in a position where you're failing. The only way that you can be put in a position where you're failing is if you feel as if you made the wrong mistake, if you did the wrong thing. And that's when you allow that crabs in a barrel mentality to pull you back under. That's when you allow, doctrines, the Bible, people's perspectives to put you in a state of disempowerment versus empowering you. So if you start something, it won't be, if someone starts something, you may have to finish it. That's what I see something this week. There's something about the karma isn't meant for you. It's meant for somebody else or other people. But if they start something, you may have to be the one that finishes it. You know what I mean? And if you do start something, don't stop. Don't take your foot off the gas. See it all the way through. See it all the way through. Don't just file the paperwork. File the paperwork and get the restraining order and, sue, press charges. Like, don't just be like, oh, I just want you to get them away from me. No, you got to see it through. There's something about you. If you're going to end something, you have to end it all the way. Like, you can't just rip the Band-Aid off halfway and then pretend as if it's not infected. You know what I mean? It's never going to heal that way. It's never going to process those things. You have to just confront the invisible ghost, So whatever that is for you over the next 7 days, you're closing a door and you won't feel bad about it because it's not really, someone here is going to learn a lesson. I don't know who that's for, but Power 1, that's what I got for you in regards to like just the overall energy. So let's see for Power 1, predictions over the next 7 days for Power 1 in regards to their finances, their life purpose, all right, their career. We have give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give something a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So this is definitely for my pile. This is going to be extremely for my pile that are like entrepreneurs, content creators, what you love, artists, musicians, whatever you do with your hands, crafters, and yes, being at home, caring for changing diapers and being there for children is also a form of a job. Okay. Maybe not the most well-paid job unless you prefer happy babies in return, but it's definitely a full-time job. Okay. If you are wondering if that still counts, the answer for you is yes. You're generating a lot of good karma and you're not meant to get paid for it this week. Like you won't get your redemption, your payment for how much you're there for every single person today, but it is generating good karma. And so if there is someone around you that makes you feel like my job would be easier, doing what I love would be easier if I didn't have these haters, these trolls, if I wasn't married to someone, if I didn't have this situation going on, I would be in a better position. Remember that everything that's happening right now is preparing the table before you, Power 1. There's something about your table over the next 7 days is still being prepared, and every time you wake up and you express that optimism, even though you don't see the fruits of your labor yet, if you're still willing to walk, okay, through this drought, through this down season, you will run across some type of water and it will be a real thing and it won't be a delusion. It would be like, yes, you really walked all the way, all these miles to find some water, to find some greenery. There's some green out there, but it just takes a while to get there. And so if you really mean what you say over the next 7 days about committing to your journey and standing up for the direction that you want to go in, you're going to be greatly rewarded. Okay, you will. Okay, on this path, you're going to be greatly rewarded. It's just going to take some time for you to get your food to be sent out to you. Because I feel like that's what it is. Like, you dying out here. You're like, how much longer do I have to deal with this? And it's like, hang in there. Find a hobby. So this week, maybe going out into nature or just like talking to yourself. All right. Start a podcast about how you talk to yourself. Like, whatever you hear in your head is very optimal right now. And if you're willing to give that away and post it online, it's going to render you a blessing. That's all I see. You gotta have that blind faith. All right, next 7 days for pile 1. We have ego. Hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationship, etc. So pile 1, do you time on a particular person, like you stayed in a relationship way too long, way past its expiration date? Okay, hold on. If you feel like you stayed in a relationship way past its expiration date, this is the confirmation for you. If you feel like you stayed at a job way past its expiration date, you got nothing out of it, and now you're being asked to walk away from it, cut your losses, this is for you specifically. Like, especially if you put money down and you invested into stuff, you gave someone all your money, all your resources, all your time, your youth, your life, whatever you gave up, and you have to now go out there with nothing, barely nothing to your name, barely nothing to go from. You starting over from all the way from scratch. You're giving up whatever you have invested in because it's just sour and it's no longer good. And you're taking a risk to just walk out there and have blind faith that some way, somehow, your spiritual team will provide for you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Because you have literally been somewhere for far too long and it's played out. Okay. And the only thing that can block you this journey for you right now is you feeling bruised by how much you've lost, you feeling hurt by how much has been taken from you. If you allow that to stunt your growth, it's going to be the very thing that keeps you in this cycle with this person, this job, or this place. Okay. You're meant to get in and get out. Okay. Guys and girls, you're not meant to stay forever. Strength does not mean that you stick it out. Strength is also being able to walk away. You just got to know what end you're on. Because I do feel like over the next 7 days, there is something that's intended to make you feel as if you are making a dumb decision. There's something over the next 7 days that's designed to try to make you feel like you're making a horrible decision, and it's going to backfire on you, or it's going to, like, somebody's going to try to make you question your judgment. You know what I mean? So Spirit's trying to give you a heads up. Okay. And sometimes it's just being prepared for it. Look at that. All of these cards is talking about farewell, leaving behind, closure, walking away over the next 7 days. So let's see what the tarot's talking about, because clearly what's about to happen, someone that is single, lonely, and sick and tired of being lonely is about to find themselves walking straight towards someone. I don't know what this is. Because I see someone somebody may be leaving one person and going straight into a relationship with somebody else the next 7 days. Like, I see someone breaking up with someone else and walking, like, both of these cards are like walking straight to each other. So this could be like you may be ending something and someone else is ending something, because we have a masculine and a feminine from 2 different decks. And y'all are on 2 different paths, but like it's similar, very similar. I have a lot in common. But one of y'all is walking with nothing. You have hardly anything, and the other person, they at least got a backpack, maybe a cup, you know. One of y'all may have a little more than the other. um Dang. Now here's the situation. There may have been, you may be questioning if this person is right for you or not. Maybe this person hasn't talked to you in a long time. You know, there's something about somebody may have not talked to you in a long time, or you haven't heard from them. Like, no, it's giving a little ghosted energy, but not necessarily ghosted. Like, maybe they didn't keep you informed, or they haven't like explained to you what happened. Some of you guys, this person may be trying to explain to you, like they apologize, I couldn't get to you, I had to go deal with this other person, this other person was drama right now, but I am here to give to you now. And if you're in your ego and you're hurt by how this person just took so long, or they never even communicated, that may also be a lesson here to learn over the next 7 days. So just be mindful of not counting yourself out of your own blessings by allowing your hurt feelings to block you from simple communication, right? It's okay to say, be vulnerable and say, hey, this really hurt my feelings. I wasn't sure of this, you know? Instead of like bolting and running and racing and thinking thinking of the worst case scenario. Because that's what I see here. Some of y'all may feel like a rebound over the next 7 days, and it may trigger you. That's what I see. You may want to ask those types of questions where it's like, why me? Why you want to come back to me after you've been gone? I don't know. It's like somebody wants to open up to this idea of you guys moving forward together, but it won't be easy. Next 7 days for pile 1. Look at that, 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely someone that is putting down their walls, and they are in a very vulnerable state when it comes to you, and they want to make things right. They want to be fair. They've decided on who they want to be with, and you are the person. You are it, is what I'm seeing here. If a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, but you know, it could be any sign. I do feel as if somebody may have been hurt by something that went down between you and them in the past, and they haven't really been completely honest with you or told you everything as to why they've been so defensive, but they do want to tell you like, hey, this happened, somebody called me, they said X, Y, and Z, they told me to never talk to you again, that you were still talking to them. It seems like y'all had some type of third party interference, and over the next 7 days, I feel like somebody's going to tell you, yeah, someone felt like it was bad to invest. Like, this is their truth. 777. This is their truth. Like, they didn't know what to believe, but they felt like it was bad to get involved or to continue talking to you while they were still involved with somebody else. So somebody may have wanted to close one door before opening another one. And I feel like somebody's going to call you and tell you that they have feelings for you. They don't know where this is going to go, but they do want to start off slow, friends, and be very honest with you. They're skeptical about investing in something because of, this could be prior relationships, either from you or this person, exes, marriages, legal situations. But I do feel like somebody may also tell you that they're still dealing with like they're still helping a baby mama. They're trying to get somebody, help them get on their feet, help them transition. This could be like somebody that is helping like an ex get on their feet. You know what I'm saying? So let's say there's a guy and the guy is trying to, maybe they have a kid with this woman, and because this is the dynamic that I'm seeing. Hold on. Like they have like a kid with this woman or kids, and that woman is trying to leave their relationship and their situation that they got going on with somebody else. And in the meantime, they're helping that person, you know, transition from their ex. That, you know, I just feel like there's something more to it that is more than just black and white. You know, I can't really just say there's a gray area here. And so like this person may be allowing someone to crash at their home, or, you know, they may be helping, like letting, it's like, hey, even though those aren't, this could be someone that has been in a long-term relationship with somebody else, married someone else, but it's like, we not together, but we still good. You know what I mean? That's the type of energy that I'm seeing here. Like, it's no love lost type of energy. Like, this person needs a place to stay, and they're having a hard time. You know, this person's like, you can be here. I'm hardly home ever anyway. We have a kid together. You're safe here, you know, because sometimes that happens where people be like in toxic relationships. Let's say a guy and a girl is together and they break up, and then that person goes be with someone else, and then that relationship is toxic and they have no one else to turn to. You know, sometimes you may turn to someone that's closest to you that you can get help from. You know, so that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. That doesn't mean that someone is trying to get back with that person or wants to be with that person. They just may not want to, they may not have wanted to tell you that because it doesn't sound like a smart thing to do. But I really feel like someone just has like a good heart. That's really what it's about. Someone's just a good person. They have a good heart. They don't like to see anybody, even kids, struggle. And it's not even like, they're just not insecure about themselves in that way. So I don't know. There's something that I'm seeing like that. You're going to get some type of truth this week in regards to someone, you know, kind of like revealing to you. They want you to know something. They want you to be completely aware of what something is and tell you the truth. And they're ready to accept whatever decision you make in regards to the situation, you know. They want to tell you that from the very beginning, but they felt like if they told you that from the very beginning, it may make you feel like this person is lying to you, and this person was worried about you being suspicious in regards to you being suspicious or feeling like this person's still trying to be with somebody, and that's not the case. So there's some type of confusion. 777, that's your angel number that you need to look up. That's going to be cleared up this week. Okay? Okay. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Whew. All right. What's up, Bully? Hendrix. Hi, Jose. Let me just take a sip. Room full of liquor, then you dive in it, or pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. Pour, drink, headshot, drink, faded, drink. I don't know. There's something about drinking here. Pile 2. I always start getting channeled messages before I even start the reading. So if you chose Pile 2, the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is one way you could have been brought to Pile 2, or you were drawn to this deck here. So if you were drawn to this deck or this pile or this image, this is your reading. Okay. I also showed it to you guys. It was the Page of Coins in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel guided to leave it just like that. You also have teach and share, instill, instruct, educate. So y'all my teachers out here, okay? We have the King of Wands in reverse. We have practicality, and we have the Ten of Swords. Very, very interesting. Okay. So one thing I can definitely say about you, Pile 2, is at first glance, there's a turnoff here. Okay, so it may take time for people to get to know you or to really get to know who you really are, because at first glance, you may come off as somebody that has nothing to offer. But that's the furthest from the truth. You actually have a lot to offer. But you're not just giving it away for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've learned that if a person consistently comes back curious to know more, then they're worth getting to know and talking to. You know what I'm saying? But to just constantly divulge everything about yourself and tell them everything, it's like a hell no. You know, if a person is not willing to invest, consistently talk to you, create some type of pattern here of positivity in your life, you're kind of like, nope, that's narcissistic. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. All right, I've learned this lesson before, not doing it twice. Nope, 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 nope. So that's what I kind of see for you over the next 7 days, because I just get this energy with the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's like, oh, that can't be good, you know? That person don't have nothing to offer me. They're cold. They're a puzzle. They're trouble. Because I'm hearing, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. And it's because you may attract a lot of people that want you to give, that want you to pour into them. But your cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying? Now, you may get into this mode of being emotionless and detaching as a protective mechanism when you're around people that are trying to figure you out or trying to spy on you, right? With the practicality, trying to figure out what you're about to do next, especially if you're dealing with a liar, a trickster, or you work or teach in an environment where everyone's trying to, for the betterment of themselves. There's this, you know, because if you let the student will try to trick you to get out of doing their schoolwork, right? So there's that energy of like, if you allow people to trick you, they will trick you. And it's not personal. And I feel like you just kind of, you come into a situation like, hey, you might want to be smart about how you're about to attempt to play with me, or you may want to be smart about how you're going to try me because it's going to backfire on you. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that I see here for you. You're teaching people lessons about playing with you. And it's like with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're already to your breaking point, a lot of you. Or with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like when they met you, they knew you barely had much to give, and they still attempted to see if they can get more out of you. You get what I'm saying? And for that reason alone, it says a lot about the character coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all got, over the next 7 days, y'all got a character on your hands. And this is someone that likes to flip the script and try to pretend as if you doing something to them and you always up to something. And so their objective is to, like, somebody's trying to get you back over the next 7 days. They want you to love them. Like, somebody wants to make you love them. Like, you have no love to give to them, and they want to make you love them. I don't understand. Next 7 days for Pile 2. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yes, look. This is saying like you're over the past. You've learned your lessons. Like you're completely done. You're not even hurting over this situation. You're willing to do everything by yourself. Like you got good news coming towards you. You're not the type of person that will lie to yourself or create some type of delusion to ignore the truth or the signs and synchronicities that the universe gives to you. You let the universe teach you, so that way you don't have to fall flat on your face every single time with the Five of Wands in reverse. So you, like, a lot of drama and chaos really does, it's not for you. It's actually for the people that try to get over on you. So you're like bait. I hate to say it like that, but that's how I see it, Pal too. It's like you're like bait. BAIT, right? Yeah, bait. The universe dangles you like bait. And when a person attempts to try to take the bait and feel like they're about to catch them a fish, you know what I'm saying? You may be small. You may be something that appears to be like it couldn't even take down a shark, but you can take down a shark. That's what I see here. Like you pack the ability to take down sharks. Karmics, like you take down karmics, you teach lessons. And it's like as they're trying to, like, as soon as they attempt to open their mouth and bite, you disappear. It's like you're like, you do this, now you see me, now you don't type of disappearing act. And the whole time the shark was being tested. It was never going to eat you. It was never going to have you. It was just a test. That's how I feel. And it's like, now you have this angry shark, King of Wands, that's like swimming around the ocean mad and trying to go get all their buddies to gang up on you and like, you know what, fuck that shit, I'm about to do this stuff, I'm about to do this to Pal 2. How dare Pal 2 tempt me like that? How dare Pal 2 tease me like that? And they finna start a riot. So now you have everybody in the ocean. All these sharks have literally come together to take down this little bait. That's what I see over the next 7 days. It's like this is someone that's about to join forces with your arch enemies because they feel like they can't have you. And they will literally like hurt you by way of other people to try to teach you a lesson. Like, you should have let me eat you. You should have let me have you. You should have took that L. You should have took that loss. Page of Swords. Ooh, they're gonna be mad. Let me sip my coffee, cause 111. They about to be mad with the Page of Swords. This is someone that wants to like they want to tarnish your name, your reputation. This is someone that's a coward, though. This is definitely someone that's a coward because they like to do it in secret. They feel like it's more pungent, it's more effective if they can just, get an alias, get a fake. This is someone that would literally stalk. This is stalker energy, y'all. Some of y'all have like little angry stalkers over the next 7 days. Like, I'm getting mad for you. But the Five of Wands is saying that every time they try to attack you, it's like sent. You hit them with the truth serum. It's like the more, because you're not hurt. You're not hurt. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. You're not hurt. You're not healing over it. It's done. Like Venito. This entire situation is activating my Reiki. This entire situation got my hands on fire. And if my hands are on fire, this is telling me that this is very toxic environments, toxic people, a lot of dense energy. projecting. If I can't have it my way, I'm going to make it seem like you did something to me. And that's why my hands are on fire. I'm trying to control my demons. It's something that will trigger you, but it's not even my demons. I'm just having a mediumship moment where it's like I want to slap a bitch, but it ain't even me. You feel me? It ain't even me. I just can sense how somebody in Pile 2 is fighting their demons, and it's not even your demons. It's the demons of other people. It's the projection of other people. And you are literally, those demons are trying to trigger you, right? And trying to get you to paint you out to be this bad person, bad whatever. And I'm not even going to hold you, Pile 1. I feel like you're meant to be the bringer of bad news. You know, you're meant to be the bearer. You're the water bearer of bad news for a lot of people that tries to fuck with you. And you may be trying to take the high road, and you're letting like people, it's like you're letting these energies like climb on you. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And it's like jumping. Imagine sitting on a chair and you got a whole bunch of monkeys jumping on your back. You know what I'm saying? And they just and they just like got their heavy ass foots on you, and they just that shit every single day. You gotta have another type of strength to be able to deal with this type of stuff, you know. And I'm seeing Helen Keller, right? When Helen Keller had to say, hey, listen, y'all are not making it any easier. I need to teach this girl how to speak this language. I need to teach this girl right from wrong. Y'all parents need to come out of the fucking room so I can have a one-on-one conversation, because whether she's blind or not, whether she can see, whether she has mental issues or not, this type of behavior, she is very smart, she knows better, and she has to be taught that this is not okay. She will not get sympathy from me. She will not have a holding hand, and this is not how this is gonna go down. And so they gonna scream and have a tantrum, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Situation, you got kids with somebody and your kid is acting crazy because their mom talks to them any type of way, and they come around you and they talk to you crazy too. When you at your mama house, you could live by your mama's rule. But when you walk into these doors, let me tell you something. That's the type of conversation y'all need to be getting. Y'all need to squat. You see how this teacher here? Okay. I don't know why my screen frozen, but anywho, this teacher on this card is sitting on the floor. This teacher is not sitting in a chair higher than everybody else. You got to you got to go to their level. You got to get on their level. You got to say, no, we're going to sit down here. I'm here with you. You know, I wouldn't suggest touching them right away. There's levels to it. By the third day, you consistently put your foot down. Sometimes people want to know someone cares by not letting them get away with things. And that's just the truth. All right. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't know. I don't know why it's frozen, but it's frozen. It probably was just getting too much. The energy was getting too high. Because these are some demons. I'm telling you, I can feel the energy. These are attachments. And these are energies that don't want me talking. Y'all need to appease y'all little demons. Put some candy out. Like, I don't know if your grandparents, if you knew you... Screaming. If you know your grandparents, like let's say you went to your grandmother's house and your grandmother had like peppermints, you know, always in their purse, or peppermints on the counter or on the coffee table or on the fireplace. That is your spiritual confirmation that your grandmother was appeasing the little demons that be running around these places. And you're going to have to lay out some candy, right? And then pay attention, because if you got grandkids, nieces, nephews, anybody that little behinds come around and start seeing them eating candies, that's telling you, letting you know. That's the spirit attached to that little one right there. Sometimes you got to sit them all down and just let them talk to you. Let them talk. Don't say nothing. Sometimes you got to act like you don't even see them. Because they watching you. Trust me. They watching you. Yeah, a lot of y'all are dealing with this is power two. These could be grown people, teenagers, people that are going to certain ages. They got their kids of their own. These could be your own relatives. There's stuff going on here, and no matter how much you talk to them, they ain't gonna listen. But there's gonna come moments, right? Because sometimes, like I said, adults will play on kids and their psyche, and they'll start acting different, and you won't even know why. As I see all of that stuff. It's a black screen because it's a spiritual message. The screen was working and now it ain't working. So if something stopped working that was once working, then it's better that you're not able to see it. You know why? Because if you actually saw the demons that was around you with your physical two eyes, do you honestly think that you could live or be in that environment? Probably not. So I feel like that's a spiritual message for those of you that are elders, or you're like people where you're the glue to a lot of these families. You're a glue to a lot of people. You're the bait. You are the spiritual guru, the teachers, the shamans. You speak to the inner child of humanity, no matter who they are. You've been backstabbed. You have enemies. You're considered the doormat for these people. Sometimes your clairvoyance will be taken as a way to shield you from the darkness that really lurks around you. And I feel like that's the reason why, like Spirit is saying, you're going through the valley of the shadow of death right now, but you shall fear no evil. Over the next 7 days, give no fucks about how shit plays out over the next 7 days. It's not your karma. There's just a lot of people in your family, in your communities that are not appeasing. They're not appeasing their spirits, and they're not being taught. You know, no one has to tell. Like when you go to the nail salon, they have their altars. They appease their spirits. Their forefathers did it. They do it. Whether they understand it or not, they do it as a sign of respect. And, you know, they leave candy out. Some of y'all have like contracts. You have absolutely no idea. So that's what I see here for Power 2. It's nothing to worry about. You know, all this energy got to come out some way. So if you find yourself tweaking every now and then, give yourself a pass. You've had a hard day. That's all I can say. I don't know why this screen is black, y'all. Okay, I really don't. But okay, I hope it comes back on for y'all. I don't know. Pile 2, it was taken. I don't know. We about to get into pile 3 though. TT, that hurricane missed us in Puerto Rico. It was a category 4. Other islands were so lucky. I'm praying for their recovery. Oh, I didn't even know there was a hurricane that way. I knew there was a hurricane coming, like to Houston, and I hope everybody's okay. Y'all can see now? You can see? Oh yeah. It was frozen on my screen. Like I could see the screen, but it wasn't moving. You know what I mean? But you see how it came back on literally after I left pile 2? That is such a confirmation, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Which means this too shall pass. She said, yep. All right, so let's see. Pile 3. For those of you that were drawn to the Nine of Wands, okay, this may have been one way you were drawn to pile 3, or you were drawn to pile 3 by this deck. This might hurt tarot deck. The card that was underneath was the Ten of Swords in reverse. So for the next 7 days, you have strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the roots of a perceived weakness. Ooh, that's deep. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. That is deep. I want to tattoo that on me. Like, that is too deep. All right, we have the Empress in reverse. Intuition. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Wands. All right. Ooh, pile 3, y'all. Y'all are underestimated. Like, I wouldn't consider you guys as bait, pile 3. I would consider you guys as definitely underestimated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you people think that you're a pushover. A lot of you may wear your heart on your sleeve, and people may feel as if that's the reason why you are a pushover, is because you care too much. They may attempt to exploit that in you. But really, with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords in reverse, all of those, it's not that you have never gotten scars, right? You have gotten a lot of battle wounds and a lot of scars. You got the scars, scar tissue to prove it, okay? And you have insecurities, pile 3. If you don't resonate with having insecurities, then this may not be your pile, because I am tapped into someone that is comfortable with knowing these insecurities about themselves, and they wear it as badges of honor, as something to be proud about. And they're not afraid of how they may look judged, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, you have the type of strength, pile 3, where it's like, people may say to you, like, I don't know how you do it. They may say that to you a lot, pile 3. Like, I don't know how you're still standing. I don't know how, after what you just went through, like, you're still alive. I wouldn't have been able to make it. I don't know how, and it's because, like, you don't allow those experiences to make or break you with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You just don't. It has no power over you. If you break up with a person, you let them go. 13, 13. All right. So you have become very comfortable with endings. A lot of you guys, you may have a lot of your scars, like a lot of your root scars may come from like a mother figure, calling you names, a mother figure, telling you that you look a certain way, or that you'll never, there's something about someone projecting their Like they saw you as being such a strong and persevering person that at a young age, they may have tried to stifle your intuition by giving you way more chores than everybody else, physically harming you harder than everybody else. There's something to that degree. And it's because, like, from the moment you were born, they knew that you were going to be the one. You were going to be the one that, like, you're the chosen one. They knew that from when you were born. And so at birth, your spirit has been the target your whole life. And it's because you have the ability to break chains. You have the ability to take down, cognitive dissonance. You have the ability to exercise low vibrational energy. You are a healer. Like, it may, when a person gets a scar, you may not be able to stop the scar from happening, but you can teach them how to heal themselves. That's the energy that I get for you, Power 3. There's this energy of, it may hurt. You know what I'm saying? It may be painful. It may develop scar tissue. You may always be reminded of it, but it doesn't have to control you. It doesn't have to dictate your life. It doesn't have to change who you are at your soul level. And over the next 7 days, you guys have somebody that's going to try to convince you. Some of y'all, it's your own mother. I'm not even going to hold you. It feels too close. It feels like someone that gave birth to you is going to try to convince you that you're going down the wrong path as far as your life purpose. They're going to try to convince you that you're falling for a trap of the devil. This person's going to try to convince you that that's why your life is so hard. They're going to say something to try to really cut you deep. But the Ten of Swords in reverse is saying this time around, that shit is not going to work on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work on you. And so a lot of you guys are about to go back to a place, to a person that has been waiting to see you in this position for a very long time. They've been waiting to see you flat on your face so they can be the one to stomp on you while you're down. And as a way to, they're gonna pause and they're gonna look over you and they're going to try to see if you're bruised enough. This is somebody that they would beat you like a Hebrew slave. This is that type of energy. Like, no remorse. Oh my God. This is someone that knows how to cut you with their words so deep that it hits the inner child. Multi dimensions away. You be sitting at the damn dinner table. Because I'm hearing that song. In our family portrait, we look pretty happy. We look pretty normal. Let's go back to that. I think that's Pink. Oh, this is someone that would call the government on you. All right. They would start cursing you with every scripture in the Bible. This is someone that will block your finances. All right. Be careful, because this may be somebody that'll call immigration on you. If you try to be like with somebody they don't want you to be with, they may try to find a way to get that person deported or you deported. There's somebody here that wants to control another person's love life, who they date, who they talk to. Like, I don't know. Someone feels like this could be even a mother-in-law. Okay, this could be a mother-in-law, an extended mother-in-law that just got it out for you. Like, they feel like you need to be taught a lesson. Like, you don't get to just walk away from somebody, especially if y'all were married, divorced. This is somebody that'd be like, you don't get to just walk away. You're going to pay for that. There's something going on. So I have I think the screen froze again. All right, so either this is you or somebody else, but someone's like, it's never going to be the right time. It's never a right time to say goodbye. But if I don't, you're going to start hating me because I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you. It's, got to figure out what I need. Someone is done trying to give somebody time to get over them. They're like, yeah, you've gotten all the time that you need. Now I gotta live my life. So your clock is running down, and over the next 7 days, somebody is getting cut off. Like, change numbers, change information. You have no way to access this person, and it's because somebody, they have to go about it this way because they have some type of toxic ex or something like that. It's never a right time to say goodbye. You're gonna start hating me. Someone is trying to get away from a bad person, and they're being very secretive about it because this person is a loco. They're like, nope. Next 7 days. Now, this could be you, pile 3. 2 of Wands. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. So so pretty much someone's making a final decision. Who they want to be with, what direction they want to go in, and someone else's manipulation tactics to slow down their blessings, it's not going to work. They can light every candle. They can spell every alphabet from forwards and backwards. It's not going to change fate. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So in the next 7 days, you have someone failing at their own game. And something's going to be built from the ground up even stronger. Like, game recognized game here. Like, someone knows that another person is spiritually trying to tamper with their life. They are trying to get them back. They are trying to break something up. But really, all they're doing is, if this is you or somebody else trying to get to each other, they're only helping you guys become stronger together. Like, y'all going through these experiences is going to make y'all even stronger together, even more dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Even more powerful together because y'all were able to see through another person's attack, another person's attempt on your relationship. And you know, miserable people like to make more miserable people, but that's not going to work with you guys. Yes. There's a breakup this week. I feel like pile 3, you are breaking up or you are severing ties this week. You're done being strong for people. You're done trying to make excuses for other people. You're just like, you know what? I don't owe none of y'all nothing, you know? I don't know, owe none of y'all nothing. This is my life. I'm going to live it how I want to live it. I'm going to create it the best of my ability. And to hell with all of y'all that don't like it. Now what? That's what I see here. I just see someone's really like, you could think whatever you want to think of pile 3 because pile 3 is getting everything that pile 3 wants in life. And you've been through the ringer and you deserve this. There's something about you are getting what you deserve. Somebody wants, someone's gonna love you, cherish you, take care of you, even the fragile parts about you. Damn, pile 3, the 5 of Cups about to make me fucking cry. This is so beautiful, pile 3. Because you're going to see so clearly, like, damn. I also see something like this week is a pivotal moment in your journey with someone. And I feel like that's why there's so much drama and so much spiritual attacks happening right now. And it's because this is a pivotal week. I don't know what about this week is significant, but it's pivotal. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, something that's been taking a long time coming. This is the week where things pick up for something. And you getting through this week alone, something about the next 9 days is like, it solidifies something. You know what I mean? Like when you see the Wheel of Fortune in situations, this is telling me that there's cause and effect, right? There are a series of choices that have been made, and whatever happens moving forward, it's premeditated. It's fatal. You can't change it. It's fixed. There has to be an effect now. There was a cause. That's what brought us to this point, and now there's an effect. So to even try to like change it or do something differently would be like going against God. You know what I'm saying? Who goes against God? So this pain is not meant for you. This pain is going to hit differently for those that are trying to deplete you. It's going to hit differently from those that are trying to change the fate, you know? It's going to hurt for them because you've already took your battle wounds. You've already got your scars. You've already paid the piper, you know? And you may be limping on your way out, but when I tell you about to get everything that your heart desires, Pile 3, this is only the beginning. Really, this is truly only the beginning. And like with this, the Chariot, whew, it's so beautiful. Like to the point where I literally got a frog in my throat. I'm about to fucking cry on the fucking internet. Because I can feel what Pile 3 feels. Whew, y'all not gonna do that to me. No, you're not. Nope. Because that means that y'all don't even cry often. Like y'all don't even look for sympathy. Y'all don't even look for, like, Pile 3 doesn't even, I don't think Pile 3 really processes their emotions until later, until it's safe to do so. That's how I feel. I feel like Pile 3 waits until it's safe to even process their own emotions. And even when you think you're processing it, you're not really just processing it. You're just releasing the pressure just a little bit. You just slowly release the pressure. But you pick up something else and you wear that shit like a, damn. You got love. Y'all got love. I'm just happy for you guys, Pile 3. You so free. It don't even make no sense. You don't even have to, like, you're not on a rite of path. You're not being initiated into shit. You're just free. You're just free like a free person. And your spiritual team ain't gonna let you forget that you're free. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying to me. Like, we're not gonna let you forget that you, out of everybody, you're the free one. And I could have sworn y'all had a oracle, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, the strength of vulnerability. That's your oracle. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Damn. Y'all strong. So that's what I have for y'all over the next 7 days. Y'all got love, you got romance, you have a lot of different things. Some of y'all Congratulations if y'all are pregnant. You're gonna be having kids out here. If it happened, it was meant to happen. If it doesn't happen, I see something. I see something coming, y'all. All right. Some of y'all, that's what I see. You just haven't found out yet for some of y'all, and then for others of y'all, there's a situation where it's like a new person is about to enter into your life, and you've been waiting for new energy. That energy is coming towards you. Others of you, there is like some serendipity type of energy where you bump into someone and you don't even realize that this is someone that you are meant to receive. Like, this is communication you're meant to have. I don't know who this is for, but you got some good shit coming towards you, pile 3. And I'm going to tell you as I would tell myself. Okay? It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. I didn't tell myself this a year ago, 2 years ago. It's okay not to be okay. Those scars make you beautiful. And when you come across someone that is aware that you have scars and that you're not perfect and they want to love you anyway, let them. Let them. Do not run. Okay? Do not run. And that's coming. I ran far, far away. And if I told myself that if I ever had the opportunity to tell someone else, that I would. And I feel like God is holding me to that promise right now, to tell you that when you got something good and you feel scared, like you're going to lose it, or like you're not some Cinderella, like nothing good ever happens for you. Yeah, something good is happening for you. That's all I could say. All right. So I love you guys. I apologize if you couldn't see the screen. But I'll see you throughout the week. And I love each and every single one of y'all. Y'all stay dry if y'all in Houston or Texas in general. And happy Sunday. Bye.